Welcome everyone to the TSG podcast from the Strength Guys. For those who don't know me, my name is Arian Khamesi and I'm going to be your host for this brand new podcast. And this podcast is something that we've been wanting to do for some time now, but we've kind of been waiting for the right time to do it. And the reason for this is because we want to make sure that we can invest the right amount of effort into the podcast. We didn't want to just put something out and not be a good effort and not be high quality. So we want to be able to put the right amount of effort in, be consistent with putting out episodes in a regular time period for a long period of time, and obviously provide the best information possible for you all listening. So our goal, like I said, is to provide you all with high quality powerlifting information. We want this to be a powerlifting podcast, and it's going to have different types of episodes. So for example, we'll have standalone episodes with me where we can do educational discussions. We can also bring on other coaches from the Strength Guys in with me to discuss different topics, so we can have different ideas bouncing back and forth, or bring on other coaches that may be experts in different areas, for example, nutrition. We can also bring on athletes, not only athletes from the Strength Guys, but also other athletes from the sport and other coaches to, again, have discussions with them, talk different topics so you guys can kind of understand maybe a different side. What does a different coach think from us, or what do they agree with us? And also just different industry leaders out there, whether it is powerlifting programming, whether it is meet directing, whether it's nutrition, mental aspect, everything else. We can bring all that here into one podcast, interview those people, and provide the best information for you all out there. And then from time to time, we can do other episodes as well. Like, let's say breaking news, if the IPF with the rulebook change, I had done a YouTube video, but we can always do a podcast episode. Or if we want to do any kind of preview or review of any major competition, whether it's Sheffield, a classic world championship, classic national championship, we can throw those fun episodes in there as well. And obviously, I'm biased. I'm the host and I'm also part of the Strength Guys. But personally, I think the educational episodes will end up being the best episodes for you all, because we can dive deeper into a specific topic. With more like traditional social media, for example, Instagram, as you know, it's all about how fast can you get that information out there. So like with Instagram Reels, you might be doing 90 seconds or less. Most of the time people are going like 60 seconds or less, or 45 seconds or less. We're trying to get shorter and shorter videos out so that people can get the information as short of a time possible before they scroll away because they get bored of the topic. So it's very surface level, and you may not even get any benefit out of it, because as a coach, I understand it's very difficult to break down an entire topic in like 60 seconds. So you have to let the person become aware of the problem, and then give some kind of solution with potentially some examples as well, and be able to really explain it, which is very challenging, again, for a short time period. But with a podcast, they are meant to be longer episodes. We can dive deeper into a topic and really break things down, explain what the issue is, explain our specific process, go over maybe example scenarios or real life scenarios of our actual athletes. We can pull up the programming, show you guys how we actually do it and how we actually solve this specific problem, so that you can then go and really listen to the episode, if it's 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, however long it is, to really understand the concept, see whether you need to implement that concept into your own training, and then be able to feel confident that you can actually apply it and see the results. So we're hoping that our podcast will kind of fix that issue, that with things like Instagram and TikTok, it's all about short stuff and not getting out as much information. But with things like YouTube videos and podcasts, you can dive deeper into a topic, and it's going to be more beneficial for you all, the viewers and listeners out there. Okay, so if all of this sounds good to you, then you can show us your support for our brand new podcast by obviously subscribing to the podcast. Wherever you're listening to, be sure to follow or subscribe so you can get the notifications of whenever we come out with a new episode. Also, depending on where you're listening or watching, you can leave a comment. And if there's not a section for you to leave a comment, you can always reach out to us directly by messaging us on the Strength Guys Instagram account or on my Instagram, Coach Arian K, and let us know, what do you want to see for episodes? we can then build out a list of different topics of what people want to hear about, what things they want us to dive into, what example athletes from our clients or just example scenarios do they want to see, full breakdowns of like programming or technique or meet day strategy, those kind of things. And so that we can then use what you all want to see as our list to build out the episodes for you all. So then again, it comes back to benefiting you as a viewer. So hopefully this is a great start to the TSG podcast. Go listen to those other episodes so you can start getting stronger today, and I will see you there.